Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, y'all, I have some pretty extra makeup. Like, the products themselves are extra, not like extra. I mean, I do have like extra makeup. I have way too much makeup, but anyways, this intro is tanking, but I don't even care because I'm so excited about the products that we're playing with today. It all started about a week ago when I made a video testing out a bunch of new products from Sephora. Don't go looking in my video library for that video because I am still a week later in the process of editing it. But one of the things that I tested out in that video was this Pat McGrath Labs Divine Nude Liquilust Legendary Wear Matte Liquid Lipstick. And oh my heckin' gosh, I freaking love this liquid lipstick. The only thing about it though is that it is Pat McGrath, so it was expensive. It was kind of a painful purchase, I can't lie. This was part of the like new little Divine Nude collection that Pat McGrath came out with around Valentine's Day, and they had a sale for like 25% off. So I decided to pick up a couple other things. They released 2 of these liquid lipsticks actually. So the Divine Nude one is the one that I'm currently now obsessed with. And then I also picked up the other shade that they came out with, which is this Divine Rose. I didn't realize that they didn't have a liquid lipstick formula until now, but like, let me tell you folks, they knocked it out of the park. They really did. So that is quite beautiful. I actually really like that. Part of what I really loved about the Divine Nude shade in particular is how easy it was to apply. The formula of this Divine Rose is just ever so slightly a little bit looser in consistency. And so because of that, and I mean, it's partly my fault. I should have like wiped a little bit more of the product off when I went in to apply it. But yeah, I had like a little bit too much product, so some of it kind of got away from me and made it a little bit trickier. All in all, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm loving this color. It's absolutely beautiful. The Divine Nude, I'm obsessed with the shade. It has also, by the way, it has like little micro glitter particles in it. You can't even tell, but it does have like, it's not glittery and it's not gonna make your lips like look like there's glitter in there, but there's like itsy bitsy teensy tiny little flecks of glitter in the Divine Nude, which is very interesting. I'm not getting that. I don't think that this Divine Rose has that same like little bits of glitter in it, but this color is really pretty. I really like it. I know that they're expensive, but if you're looking for a really solid dry down matte liquid lipstick that's easy to apply, really rich in color, opaque, and applies so easily, like the Divine Nude goes on just like a dream. I love it. Moving on, I also picked up these guys. So these are really super cute, but they're definitely not like, they're just not it. They kind of are just not very functional, I guess. Check out the applicator. And there's something about, I think it's the packaging. There's something about it that not a lot of product gets on the brush. So whenever I put this on earlier, I kind of had to keep like dipping and dipping and dipping to get as much as I wanted on my lips. They're cute, they're fun, they're just not really worth money. Like don't worry about buying these. So I tried this one on earlier. I think I'm going to not open this one and set it aside and give it away because it's still really cute. And like the gloss inside itself is really nice gloss. It's just not the most functional packaging, like I said. If you want gloss from her, I would say go check out her website right now. And I think that some of her glosses are on sale at Sephora right now too, so you might check that out. But I picked up both of these glosses. These are from like a different collection, but these are full-size lip glosses and they're very pigmented without being like too drying, you know? And I think that they're normally $24, but they were on sale for $12, and then they also were doing 25% off of everything. So if you're interested in her gloss, go grab those. Otherwise, it's just lip gloss. Like, you really don't need to get fancy Pat McGrath lip gloss. Wet n Wild makes great lip gloss. Physicians Formula makes great lip gloss. Like, you can find lip gloss that's not, it's really not like a must have, but they were on sale, so I just went ahead and picked them up. Okay, something else that I picked up during their Valentine's Day sale was this little quad guy here. I have limited exposure to Pat McGrath eyeshadows. I have these two guys here. These are like, what are these called? This is the Eye Ecstasy Sublime eyeshadow palette and the Eye Ecstasy Subversive palette. I think these were meant to be just like little sample size palettes. And I mean, the pans are really small in here. But these were both on sale. I got them like a year ago, probably. They were both on sale for $14 each. So I picked them both up. And honestly, like once I tried these, I understood the Pat McGrath hype. I was like, okay, I get it. Her stuff is still too expensive, but like, I get it. And especially now after these lipsticks, I'm like, I get it, I get it, I get it, okay? The shimmers, and I mean, that's pretty much like what she's known for, right, is the shimmers. She doesn't make a ton of mattes, but like, wow, they're just beautiful. I don't have a lot of experience with her matte shadows though, because the only non-like metallic that's in these two palettes is this brown one right here, which is kind of a sequin matte shadow. And sequin matte shadows really don't make a lot of sense to me. I don't really like them that much. That one's fine, but I haven't used it a whole lot. But anyways, so I got this little eyeshadow quad from the Divine Nude, whatever, and I'm so excited. This is my first like legit Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's just a quad, but still. The packaging, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, I wish that opened further, but whatever. Perfect, perfection. It's beautiful, I love it. So cute, so cute. It's very pink, but that's okay. I know that these shimmers, like I have a lot of faith that these shimmers are gonna be that chick, you know what I mean? They're gonna be really, really good. But I am very interested to see how these mattes work, because mattes can be tricky. Ooh. Oh, girl. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh. Ah, okay, I just got like so much more excited. This one surprised me. It didn't look like it was gonna be so kabam, kablam, shablam in the pan. But wow, they're all really beautiful. Those mattes swatched like flawlessly. Ooh, 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 it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Let's dive in. I'm gonna go into this guy down here. I mean, they have names, I'm certain, but I don't. Earthly Delight, I think is this one. I think. It's hard to tell when it's on the back like that and you're like, meh. Loving the mirror situation. Okay, not as pigmented as I was expecting. And I mean that in a good way. It didn't like overwhelm me with pigment when I laid it down. It was like the appropriate amount for the pressure I was giving. It was good. Okay, so far I'm loving it. Pigmentation is just right. Blend is just right. Color, beautiful. Now I'm gonna go into that brighter pink shade. Brighter and slightly deeper. Oh wow, that picked up a lot. Oh my gosh, I have an itch right here. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. You know, there is a ton of really, really good affordable makeup. Don't get me wrong. Love my drugstore makeup. But I have found, like, of course there is hit or miss-ness amongst luxury makeup. Of course. But when luxury makeup hits, it hits hard. Like with my Patrick Ta blush that y'all know I'm obsessed with, my Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes that y'all know I'm obsessed with, and now my Pat McGrath everything that I'm becoming obsessed with. We're not done with this look, so let's not, you know, get too excited, but I'm pretty freaking excited. This palette is like the perfect, like I was whining a moment ago because it doesn't bend all the way back, but I actually am loving like how this holds, like to use as a mirror. So I'm actually really liking this packaging now, after I was like, your beard doesn't bend all the way back. Does anybody know what I just said? Because I'm not really sure myself. Oh, this is going wonderfully though. Bing, bang, bong, sing, sang, song, ding, ding, dong. UK hun. Who else has been watching Drag Race UK? I'm loving it. I haven't seen the most recent episode, but I think Tace is probably my favorite. I think Lawrence Chaney's probably gonna win. I like her too, but I think Tace is my favorite. If you're watching it, let me know who your favorite is right now. Who's watching Drag Race USA? Who's watching the American RuPaul's Drag Race? So I really like Utica in the American Drag Race. I think Utica is probably my favorite right now. I also really enjoy Gottmik, Tina, I like all of them, I think. Tina Burner, Simone, Denali, Rosé. Yeah, I mean, I like all of them. It's a good season. I like Elliot with 2 T's, and I think that's literally everyone that's left. Cute. I'm loving it. Okay, let's move on to the shimmers. I'm gonna do kind of like a half and half thing. Normally I would take the deeper shimmer, which is the one I'm dipping into right now, and kind of isolate her to the outer corner. But I think I'm gonna do both, and it's just gonna be everywhere, and it's gonna look amazing. So I have a birthday coming up, right? My birthday's the 11th, and my mom was like asking me what I wanted for my birthday. And I told her that she really didn't have to get me anything, and like truly she doesn't. Mom, if you're watching this, you really don't have to get me anything. But she was like, I'm just scared to even pick anything out for you because you're just so hard to shop for. Like, I just never know what you're gonna like. And I was like, yeah, honestly, like, yeah, like I'm very particular. And I was like, well, you know, you really don't need to get me anything, but if you're just so hell-bent on getting me something, then I would love to have a full-size Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. And my mom was like, what? Patma what? She doesn't know Pat McGrath, I guess. And she was like, well, how much would that cost? And I was like, it's $125. And there was like a pause over the phone, and she goes, for eyeshadow? I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, I can't spend $125 on one eyeshadow palette. Like, that's just not feasible. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. But I have had that on, like, in the back of my mind as like, you know, if I were in a position to ask for a gift, that's what I would ask for, you know? Okay, moving on to the lighter shimmer. Very pretty. I'll be totally honest, I'm not like as wow blown away as I was expecting to be. I mean, they're really, really pretty, don't get me wrong. But I think like my, you know, expectations were just through the roof at this point. So I was expecting it to like my eye to literally glow. I love that this lighter shimmer though, it's almost like a duochrome or something, where it kind of has like this pink orange shift. It's really pretty. Wow, so pretty. So, so pretty. Love it. Okay, now I'm just taking like a little flat brush moment, and I'm gonna use this guy. Okay, let me get some liner and lashes on, and she's back. Ooh, yes. I gotta say, y'all, I am living my Pat McGrath fantasy right now. I really am. You know, the thing is, it is expensive. This palette is definitely expensive. My Huda Naughty Nude palette that I absolutely love is very expensive. My Huda Rose Gold palette that I really, really love as well, very expensive. But the thing is, these shadows, like, do the work for you, you know? They just are very compliant, very agreeable shadows. You say, hey, can you do this? And they're like, yeah, totally. So, you know, it's worth the splurge if you can spend the money, of course. Money's tight for everyone right now, so I don't want y'all going out and feeling like you gotta get yourself some fancy new Pat McGrath makeup. You know, wait for a sale like I did. It's too much for full price. It really is. But there is the final look. We have just one more product though from Pat McGrath. It is this Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter. So let's check it out. Now, I did already peek at this one. I haven't tested it or anything yet, but I will say I was disappointed in the packaging for this one. So the eyeshadow palette came in this guy right here, and it has this, like, you slip it down into the thing. So it's like super easy to open, right? And the lipsticks are the same way. It's got this little thing, so it makes it a lot easier to open. This one did not have that, so I ended up ripping the box, which kind of bummed me out. It is interesting that I'm bringing this up as a criticism because I also criticize, I mean, not criticize, but I do like to mention that the external packaging, it's not that important. But I don't know, there's a continuity, you know, make this one have the same, like, easy to open element, I guess. I don't know. Here it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I will say, like, while this feels super luxurious, looks super luxurious, and just is super luxurious and beautiful and wonderful, I was kind of underwhelmed by the packaging of this highlighter just in comparison. Like, it's nice for just any old highlighter, but in comparison to the Pat McGrath palette, this one, it's a little bit lighter, doesn't feel as nice. But gosh, it's pretty. So pretty. So pretty. You girls got clean highlighter brushes, believe it or not. That's a rarity for me. Should I swatch it first? Totally. Let's swatch it. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Ooh, okay. Work. I don't really have anyone to see or anywhere to go today, so I kind of want to really just, like, just take it there with the highlighter. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. So no highlighter. Bam! That's so pretty. Wow, that's really, really pretty. It's not the most, like, potent highlighter in the world. Like, it's beautiful, and it'll get you highlighted, girl. But it's not just so, like, bam, out there, in your face, crazy highlight, you know? But it does build. It builds really nicely. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I definitely went too... It's too much. It's a lot. It's a little too much. But I don't even care. Because like I said, I ain't going nowhere today. I'm gonna go see my horse. He doesn't care about my highlighter. I love it. I'm obsessed with Pat McGrath. Let me slap on one of these lip glosses. Gosh, look how pretty this is. Wow. This is the Secret Lover Lust Gloss Lip Gloss. I'm about to eat. Normally, I honestly don't really like wearing gloss over liquid lipstick just because it ruins the liquid lipstick and makes things really messy. But I'm about to eat, so whatever. Excuse me, why is that everything? Pat McGrath, also a Black-owned makeup brand. Stunning! So I'm obsessed with all of it. The lip glosses, go check it out, because while they're still on sale, you should pick one up if you want one. Don't feel like you have to, but I can definitely recommend the glosses. They're really, really nice, very comfortable. They smell amazing, very lightweight, but they are just lip gloss. So, you know, if you're gonna splurge on Pat McGrath, I would say splurge on the liquid lipsticks. I am obsessed. Splurge on the eyeshadow palette. Feel free to splurge on the highlighter. I would put it lower on the list than the liquid lipsticks and the eyeshadow, but dang, she is beautiful. And the packaging, I mean, it's just all so wonderful. I just hate that it's so expensive, but like, if you're gonna splurge on some luxury makeup, Pat McGrath, Huda Beauty, those would be the brands I would recommend. Natasha Denona, sometimes I like Natasha Denona, sometimes I don't like Natasha Denona, but I've loved everything I've tried from Pat McGrath. It's all been just really, really good stuff. Same thing with Huda Beauty. Like, the price makes me sick, but the products are sickening. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next, Flesh. Can't have my favorite product in the world just not sitting upright how she should be. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, okay? Okay. Bye.